Hello, one and all. I want to welcome you personally, as the commissioner of the New York City Rubberball League, to our tutorial on how a game will be scored in Rubberball as opposed to baseball. I've managed to boot up my copy of MVP Baseball 2005 to simulate a Subway Series game because it's New York City. Why not? As you can see, the positions are in place. The pitcher, the catcher will be the strike zone, of course, unless the pitcher opts for a catcher instead, but I'm sure all will be in favor of the strike zone. The two outfielders and the pitcher. Team lineups, as you can see here. Now, in our league, we have 5-man lineups, but the app will only allow me to do a minimum of 6 batters. So the 6th batter will be awarded an intentional walk and then be ruled out somehow, some way by the next batter. The opposing lineup, the stats, the plays will be recorded here. I know it does all of the other stuff before the official game starts, but we're going to get this game started as soon as possible. It's a beautiful Saturday morning here on this Saturday, July 2nd. This will be coming out tonight, hopefully, post tryout. So the first batter is now at bat. First pitch is on the way. And it is an immediate pop-up to the infield, which means that will be out. Second batter is up, pitch is on the way, outside for a ball. Pitch on the way, a 1, inside slider, ball 2. Pitch on the way with 1 out. A swing and a grounder up the first base line, which will be an automatic out. That was the third batter. 1 out. Well, 2 outs, excuse me. 1 out in the game because it was an infield single, but it's not how we do things. See how that pitch is recorded. Call the strike. This was the ball. The slowdown was a stolen base in game. This will not be the case. This is a low ball, 3-1 count here with 2 outs on the third batter of the order. And a walk has been issued. Fourth batter is up now. 1 out. A ground to the third. So that is how the first inning will end. The top of the first inning will end. We come up to the bottom of the first. Since we see that it's only 6-man lineup, that is subject to change. We felt like 5 would be a good start to have as many bench players as possible. As the first batter steps into the box. And there's a low for ball 1. Inside for a called strike. 1-1 now. That is a line out that will land in the infield. At the shortstop position. This pitch on the way. And that is a liner that will land into the outfield. So a line drive for a single. So we have one on and one out. And it's a pop fly into the outfield that will be caught for an out. That brings up the fourth batter. Another stolen base in game, which will not be the case here, being that we are all aware of the baseball rules. There's another called strike, and it's 0-2. The 0-2 on the way, and a pop-up. That's how the first inning ends. We are now at the fifth batter in the visiting team's lineup. And a foul ball is struck. So the sixth batter on deck will be put on immediately to get back to the top of the order. A line out. So we're calling a hit by pitch, and so we resume to the top of the lineup with one out. Low in for a ball. And it's a grounder up the middle, so that will be an automatic out. We'll call the 1-9 advance. And so the second batter is up again. And it's a called strike. So it's a ground out to short again. And that is how the inning ends. We go to the bottom of the second now. Still no score. Just the one hit. Take a look at the stats. It's a ball outside to the fifth batter. Same thing will happen again with the sixth batter. Outside for a ball again. And it's a ground ball to the short area. So the sixth batter is now up. We will issue the automatic hit by pitch. As you know, of course, a hit by pitch in Rubberball counts as a ball and not a base on ball. So the first batter is up again, and it is an automatic ground ball out. Next batter comes up, swings and misses. We have two outs here. And an automatic ground ball to end the inning to the second base side. So we go to the top of the third now. We continue as usual. First hit the ball. Second pitch is swing and a miss for a strike. It's on the way now. And popped up to the first base side. That will be an out. That's the fourth batter. High for a ball. pitch is on the way. Swing and a miss. If anyone does have any questions, feel free to DM us via Instagram. Pitch comes on the way. Swing and a miss again. Feel free to DM us via Instagram at Rubberball, or shoot text at the pitch comes through. The ball held high for ball 2. Or feel free to text us at 646-665-7225. The 2-2 pitch. And swing and a miss, strike 3. On the second out. Fifth batter makes his way to the plate. And it's a fly ball to left field. With the left shoulder there. That is the inning. The other batter is in for the home side now. The bottom of the third inning. And the liner that could have landed in the infield, so the batter is out. The first pitch in the fourth inning, so the fourth batter, was up on a ball. The 1-0 pitch is up on the ball inside again. 2 out. Called strike. Remember, of course, since we will have the cone set up, past the first cone is a hit, past the second set of cones is a home run. Called strike 2. The 2-2 pitch is popped foul. Yes, that, of course, will continue. 2-2 here with 1 out. And a called strike 3 on the outside. Got him looking. Wow. That brings up the 5th batter, which would end the inning. He gets out here. And a called strike. And a foul ball back behind the backstop. Good location from the simulated pitches here at MVP 05. As the batter pops up. And that will do it for this inning. 6th batter comes up here, of course, who do the automatic hit by pitch. At the 6th inning there, the batter comes up. It is 1. Foul ball, first strike 2. 1-2 here. Nobody out. And the grounder. Well, believe it or not, in the simulation, the runner beat out. Well, this would be a high chopped ground ball, but regardless, it landed in the infield. For us, the batter is out. Bringing up the second batter now. Is up high for the ball. Ball is in play. Fly ball that lands into the outfield. It landed in right field, and no hitter was there, so it's a single. A grounder, hard ground ball by the batter there. They rule it a base hit in the simulation, but we do no such thing. Runner does not advance to the first. And that runner, that's automatic. Does not advance at all. So we have 2 outs here with the 4th batter coming up now. Swing and a miss. Rules are what does to wait for the simulation results in an inning-ending play. called strike two. Hit on the top of the fourth. It's hit to the left. It's a line drive that results in a hit. So ball in play, line drive, single. So that is first and second now with 2 outs, and the fifth batter is up. First pitch on the way, and a line out the first base side. That will end the inning. So we go to the bottom of the fourth, still no score. Pitch on the way, and a call strike. Second pitch on the way. Driven to right, and that falls in for a base hit. First pitch on the way to this is the sixth hitter. He's hit by a pitch. The first batter comes up and hits a single. So we still have no outs. It's 0-2 here to the second batter. A call strike, a swing and a miss, and a grounder to the first base side for an automatic out. So the first runner does not advance. Second runner, the automatic hit by pitch runner, of course, does not advance. And we have 1 out in the inning. Brings up the third batter. He will put the ball up. Remember, we are doing the game score by our rules, not conventional baseball rules. So 3 straight pitches, 3 straight balls, and a 4-pitch walk to put runners on first and second. That brings up the fourth hitter. He pops one up to center field, and that is a fly ball for an out. So that's 2 outs here. As the fifth batter now comes up. Pitch outside for a ball. High for a ball again. And a fly ball to left field. No left fielder is there. It was deep enough. It'll count as a double. Being that we have the automatic runner on. I'm not sure how we'll rule that. It would be, in our case, second and third. Actually, no, a run would score, being that there's only runners on first and second. So the double would score that runner. And with this ground out, unfortunately, the inning does end. So it's still 1-0 as we go to the top of the fifth. So all watch out. We'll definitely work on how to deal with. Scoring wise, first pitch is on the way. And swing and a miss. Being that we are on the top of the fifth inning, this will be it for the losing team. And again, excuse me, I have to undo it. This is the sixth batter. The automatic hit by a pitch. Swing and a miss. 2 balls in the third. 2-1 pitch. And a called strike 2. And a swing and a miss. We're going to do courtesy here. And step out and bring in our relief pitcher. One out here. And a called strike. Ball. Now I know some pitchers don't want to stay in the game, get a complete game, close it out, 5 innings. Sometimes the off-field arms get tired. Things happen. 1-2 pitch on the way. And another foul ball. Okay. And a called strike 3. And the third batter will come up with a chance to end it. First pitch on the way. Call for a ball. One on pitch. Swing and a miss. I had a misclick there. 1-1. High for a called strike. 1 strike away from a ball game being called here. No swing, called the ball. 2-2 pitch. High, ball 3. And here we go, the payoff pitch. And the batter is walked. So we have a runner on first with 2 outs. First pitch on the way. And in the simulation, the runner got caught stealing second. But again, that won't happen here. So we're going to call an automatic ground ball out to end the game. Personally, sucks to suck, accepting switch, and that ends the game. The winning pitcher, of course, would be Mr. Fernandez. The losing pitcher would be Underwood, and the save by Baxter. The quick save and finalize the game. It's a 1-0 win. Thank you all for joining us, and we hope to see you at the Combine, on our upcoming tryouts, and in the next season. Take it easy. Remember, for the city, for the fans, this is the New York City Rubberball League.